My name is Jesse Dodd. I'm 30 years old. I live here in the local area, in the Ruskin area, and I've actually been going to chiropractic care for majority of my life. As you can see, I'm a pretty big man, pretty tall, and I shot up at a very early age. I've been taller than I think almost all my teachers since about the 3rd grade. And with that growth spurt, I had ongoing chronic back pain. Largely just due from, at that point in time, we were able to find out that it was just my muscles not being able to keep up with the size of my body at that early of an age. But I started going to the chiropractor at an early age, getting adjustments, and I've had a lot of experience with them. Fast forwarding, actually joined the military, spent about 8 years in the Army, and then after during that time also in the reserves, became a deputy here in the state of Florida. And then a little bit later on, ended up getting in a car accident, was rear-ended, had a bulging disc in my lower back and a herniated disc in my neck. Was told by a reputable spinal surgeon that I needed to have spinal surgery, where they would actually go into the front of my neck, cut out the disc and replace it with an artificial one. And at this point in time, I was 29, and that was actually I was only 28, and that was actually kind of pretty hard to swallow, that I needed spinal surgery at 28 years old. Didn't feel comfortable doing that, wanted to sit on it and pray on it, and was already attending a chiropractor here in the local area. Decided that I wanted to try and do it that way with the physical therapy and just see what would happen, because I can always go backwards and get surgery, but I can never take surgery back once I've had it. Spent some time with that chiropractor. After I had already been attending with him, I felt like I wasn't going anywhere. He was doing the same thing every time, twist you, bend you a little bit, just push you around, and just the same old motions day in and day out, probably 3 days a week for months. And I wasn't getting any better. Sharp stabbing pain in my neck, 24 hours a day pain in my lower back, almost debilitating, unable to hold my son for probably more than 5 minutes. And I decided, I need to find somewhere else to go. And a mentor of mine actually highly recommended Dr. Matt here at Epic Chiropractic and Wellness. Said he'd been going to him for about 3 years, and the very first thing that he said to me about him was, he saved my life. Point blank saved his life, and that he knew multiple people that could say the exact same thing. Came to Dr. Matt, very odd, very different at the beginning. It's not that I've never seen chiropractic and care such as this, but it's a whole body wellness type of chiropractic and wellness, and I thank God that I found it. The best way I can put it is, if you've always swung a golf club the wrong way, it's going to feel awkward the first time you swing it the right way. Whenever you finally stop doing things the wrong way, you've got to relearn how to do it the proper way. And this is, for me and every person I've ever met and talked to, this is the absolute right way to do it. He has basically saved my life. I have no more neck pain, so I have zero need for a surgeon. I have zero need to be cut open and spend $100,000 or whatever it might be on spinal surgery. Severely limited and lowered my amount of lower back pain. It's still there, but it's much more managed than it ever used to be. And at 30 years old now, I'm able to do a lot more than I was 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, before I found Dr. Matt. I just can't speak enough about it. I've highly recommended multiple people to be able to come here, and if you're watching this video because you're actually thinking about it, I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Don't get me wrong, again, it will be awkward at first because it's not like something you've seen before, but you need to give it a shot, because you will not be disappointed, but I promise you, you will be if you don't.